Hi, Dave. Can you take a look at the email below? My feeling is that it is not legitimate, but I'm not sure. I thought maybe you could log into WooCommerce and check with them. Jim, you are right. This is not legitimate. This is definitely a scam email, and I'm very glad that you forwarded it to me instead of clicking any links and wreaking havoc on your website. I'm also very glad to have the opportunity now to share it with you and help raise awareness of this specific scam that is circulating, and also to walk you through the different tells that this email is full of that I use to identify that it is a scam and that you can use to sniff out potential scams in the future. My client received an email. The subject line says, "Immediate patch required. Critical WooCommerce vulnerability detected on website name." I blurred that out here for privacy reasons, but it is personalized. It looks like they know you, and it is scary. A critical vulnerability. And that starts to release adrenaline, puts you in fight and flight mode, which is going to cloud your judgment as you read the rest of the email, which details a critical security vulnerability that directly impacts your website, involves unauthenticated administrative access, exploited, compromised sensitive user data, credit card data breaches, loss of control, the end of the world for you and your clients. So take action. Download this patch, install it to your website, and then the actual problems will really start to begin. Now, one, this is not how you would fix the problem, downloading a patch. I'll circle back around to this, but the first thing that I always do when I get a suspicious, smelly email is to see where it came from. In this case, it is from Woo. No reply at support-woocommerce.com. Now, at a glance, this looks like a support email address, but it is not support@woocommerce.com. It is support-woocommerce.com. This is a simple but effective way that scammers use to imitate an official brand. They take the actual domain name and they simply add a word to it. In this case, support-WooCommerce. But this is not the official business address. Do a Google search for the business name. Find their official web address. In this case, WooCommerce is woocommerce.com. Nothing in front of it, nothing behind it. You can also search your email for any past communication that you know is legit, maybe an order confirmation, and double check, compare that sender email with this one and see if it lines up. There are some instances where a business might send an email from a slightly different email address, a slightly different domain. It's probably going to be a subdomain, though. This might have come from no reply at support.woocommerce.com, but that is different than support-woocommerce.com. I won't get into all the details. It's a small detail, but it's a very important detail. Be detail-oriented. Now, let's look at the rest of this email. It is filled with urgent and threatening language, which is another common practice of scammers. They want to keep you on edge. They want you to spring into action, click a link, download software, give them information that they can use to exploit you. It's worth mentioning that this is not how you would fix this problem. If there was a problem with the software, they would update the software. And on WordPress plugins, you can do that from the website side. You'd log in, you'd check for available updates, and you'd run them. You would patch the actual plugin. You would not download another plugin, install that to your website in order to fix a problem with something else. So that is definitely sketchy. So what would actually happen if we click this link? Don't click it, but you can hover your mouse over the link. And I'm using Chrome on Mac. You should be able to see somewhere in your browser a preview of this link. For me, I can see down in the bottom left-hand corner, the URL where this would go to is bit.ly/something, something, something, something. It's a bit.ly link. It's a short link. They're obfuscating, they're hiding the true destination of this link. Bitly is great in some cases if you're like printing a postcard and you want to send somebody to like a really long URL and you want to make a short link version of it, fine. But in this case, there's no need to shorten a link if you're going to just include the link to the email. That is very suspicious. Fortunately, Bitly makes it possible to see where this link goes. They have a link checker, and I will link to the checker in the description below. You can also just do a Google search for Bitly link checker, and all you have to do is copy and paste the Bitly link here, click check it, and we see that this goes to xn-woocommerce-0mb.com/something or other. Obviously, this is not the official WooCommerce website, but it's actually more diabolical than it appears right here. Because in some applications, the way that this is written out allows it to generate a special character. Let's hover over this again, and we see the preview link is woocommerce.com/product. It's the official website, except take a closer look. That last E is not actually an E. There's a little dot above it. It's a special character. And the scammers figured out how to make it look as close to the actual domain as possible. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and click the link. Don't do this. I'll take the hit in case something happens, but I want you to see this. It directs you to another very convincing page. They replicated the brand and the style of the support page. They even have reviews from people down here, social proof. Stoked to see this get sorted out quickly. It's clean, it's professional, it's helpful. Let's go ahead and download the patch. No, I'm not going to click this link. This is just a wolf in sheep's clothing. Let's go back to the email. I want to show you one more thing that's kind of messed up. If you scroll down to the email footer, they have all of the little canned spam links, like edit your preferences or unsubscribe. Well, obviously these are scammers. I don't want them sending me emails, so I'm going to unsubscribe from this. Don't. Hover over the link. What do we see? This actually sends you back to the scam website, which I'm really hoping is not installing malicious tracking software on my computer. I'm going to do a nice scrub-a-dub-dub when I am done recording this. It's little tricks like this. If you are a small business owner, you have to be hyper vigilant. If you get an email with an urgent notification to take action, download something, provide some information, or pay for something, that is time to slow down and look very carefully. Look for some of these subtle tells. Some tells are not subtle. Some of these are not done well, and you can smell it a mile away, but more and more, they're getting pretty clever and pretty subtle in the way they create these emails and websites. So just be on your toes. If you're a small business that manages websites for other small businesses, make sure your clients are aware of this scam that is circulating and help them understand some of these little tells that they can be on the lookout for. Feel free to share this video with them if you think that would be helpful. My name is Dave, your self-employment sidekick. Thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. I'll see you in the next one.